And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, aka SneakyG. First off, I want to thank all of you for being patient with me. I want to address I want to just nip this in the butt before we get at it, before we go on. Thanks for the love, Colorado Springs. Tanya, I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Especially you, Tanya. You and the following, I think deserve an explanation. Now, I want to say that I appreciate being in your living rooms, being on your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever it is. Either you watch this on YouTube or Twitch, clips from Facebook, whatever the case may be. Anytime that you access me, I take great responsibility for it. Craig, I see you. And I think to me, it's like, I feel like Lester Holt, every time he gets off the air, he says, take care of each other and take care of yourself and each other. Good night. And it says, thank you for giving me the pleasure of being in your home. And I feel the same way. So this year, 2024 has been, a challenging year. I want to say February, some medical stuff came up, not with me. I get Mama Boss, so she had to get some stuff done. And then again in March, early March, something, we had to get something else taken care of. I love you guys. I love the Giants. The only thing I love more is Mama Boss. And I wanted to make sure that she was taken care of before I could come on. And, there was some time where could have came on, but wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure home life was good. So anyway, that being said, I had to play husband partner, teammate, whatever you want to call it, for last 4 weeks or so that I've been out. And I missed you guys. And since I've been gone, holy cow, has there been some changes? For one, McKinney's gone. He went to the Packers. And two, we got Saquon. Or for the time, for the time I called him Traquan. You have Trader Saquon. Now, I still feel that way. I still feel betrayed in a sense. And I'm going to go on. I got Gabe in the backstage. He's a big, Barkley fan, and I know he's going to defend his honor and he's going to say his 2 cents. I'm not going to speak for him. I want him to speak for him, but I also want to get this portion off my chest. How it was brought to my attention. I want to say I think it was that Monday when he signed. I think it was that Monday. I went and I was at work. Went to go pick up some food for lunch. And I came back and I got a call on my phone from one of my colleagues, one of my guys at work. He rarely, I'm talking like if he calls me, it hit the fan, need your help, blah, 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 right? That wasn't the case because this guy is a diehard Eagles fan, okay? And I picked up the phone and I said his name and I'm like, everything okay? Yeah, I just want to make sure you're good. Where you at right now? I said, well, I'm in the office. He's like, well, I'm on my way. And wait, are you okay? Everything okay? You need some. Yeah, everything's good. I'm on my way. And I'm like, oh no. So by the time I got to my office, there were 5 people sitting there. Started standing there, waiting for me. Okay. Everybody in the office knows I'm a big Giants fan. Everybody knows I'm a big Giant. Everybody and they mamas know. Okay. Every question that you guys would ask me about Daniel Jones, about coach, about how'd y'all lose? Just I get it like 20-fold when I'm at work. Okay. And if my Wi-Fi is acting up, I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is, but the show must go on. So I'm like, he went to the Eagles, didn't he? Yep, 3 years, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I was just like, okay, let me just say this. I understood where Tiki was coming from when he said, to the fan base, he's dead to me. He's not too far from the truth. I'm sorry. Like it or not, Tiki was speaking facts. If anything, he was speaking for me. Not me per se, but Giant fans. So if someone says, Kenny, I see you, man. What's up? Mad love to you, brother. If someone said, that's not what the fans felt, or that's not how that's how a fan felt. I felt betrayed. I felt lied to. And one thing that I'll say that I realized in this time off, maybe that was a blessing that I had this time off because I had a chance to reflect on that whole experience, on what I went through. I mean, it's not like I went through a big ordeal, but you had a number 2 pick, one of the captains on your team, one of those guys you're just like, oh, one of these days you're just going to set it off and we're going to be there to witness it. Damn. Now, and I came up with Traquan right off the bat. Didn't even think about it. where was I going with this? Oh, one thing I realized is that there is no loyalty in the NFL. When they mean NFL, they truly mean not for long. Now, I know when I say that, and I know with what I've been posting and all that, you're thinking, I mean, exclusively the player, i.e., Barkley. Why? Because he said, I want to be a Giant for life. I'm worried about my legacy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But that's the same language that came from the Giants, too. They all agreed that we can all agree that the Giants wanted Barkley back next year. But then the Heights came out with the podcast with Barkley on it, and I'll admit I did not see the whole podcast. He basically said the Giants didn't offer him a contract. Now, when I hear that, that could go so many different ways. Okay. I can honestly say, in some degree, they did want him back because they offered him an extension last year, not the year that just passed, the year before that, during the bye week. And the rumors are, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing 12.5, I'm hearing 13.5, somewhere in the round of 14.5. Guarantee was I think it was like 24 million or 22 million. It was a 2-year contract with a 1-year option. And he turned it down. Well, that's what he told, his people turned down the contract, and they offered him two or three, I'd say 2 more contracts, for argument's sake. And he kept saying no. And then that's when they paid Jones, because they couldn't lock up Barkley. They felt they can lock up Jones. So, but at the same time, I'm so tired of hearing about this. Sneaky Barkley wanted to play for a winning team, a successful organization. That's why he chose Philly and left y'all. If that's simple, don't want to play for a team like, shut up, Mike. And I mean that respectfully. Oh, geez. Kick the key. Don't worry, I'm going to edit this out later. No, there's no editing. Well, I mean, if you want to play for a winning team, then why tell the Giants organization he wanted to be a Giant for life? Okay, so I'm gonna, when people say that about Barkley, that he wanted to play for a winning organization, okay, then why did he say he wanted to be a Giant for life? Right? Then why did he say that? Okay. Anyway, I digress. So it was a painful pill for me to swallow when I realized that there is no loyalty when it comes to the team, because the team doesn't owe the player any loyalty, right? I mean, even though they signed this, for example, Jones signed this contract, right? He's not going to play the whole thing out. They're going to opt out of his final year. We all know that. Unless he falls short of a Super Bowl appearance, Jones is gone next year. He will no longer be a Giant. I don't think it's going to take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And that's fine, because they don't owe him anything, because Gettleman drafted him. Gettleman drafted McKinney. Gettleman drafted Barkley. But then Gettleman drafted, Thomas and Flex, or I'm Dex. And, they want to put their stamp on it, which rightfully so. Shane and Coach Table, that's what they want to do. And it was a tough pill for me to swallow. The only loyalty in sports, guys, let's be honest. Let's be real. The only loyalty to a sports team in sports, baseball, football, basketball, whatever, hockey, curling, the only loyalty in sports is us, the fans. That's it. Because players will come and go. Owners, sometimes not for the Giants because we're under one ownership, which I'm thankful for. I know some of y'all may have otherwise, but when it comes to the players, I'm not going to believe anything they say anymore. I'm sorry. When it comes to when they say I want to be a Giant for life, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm going to think back to when Tom Brady left New England to go to Tampa Bay. I'm just gonna remember that. Anytime a player leaves to go somewhere else, I'm gonna remember that. I want to bring up Gabe, give me 3 more minutes and I'm gonna bring you on. And then WWE guy, I got you. I'm gonna put out the link here in a sec. I made a post today about how Barkley, I believe, I don't. If someone were to ask me 20 years from now, should he be in the Ring of Honor for the Giants? I mean, I'm going to say no, not because he left to go to our rival. That honor is saved for Michael Strahan. It's saved for Tiki Barber, Eli Manning, Amani Toomer, Carl Banks. Leonard Marshall's, those. I mean, of course, Lawrence Taylor goes without saying, but that's what those are reserved. Those spots are reserved for. And I believe that once you go to a rival team, it shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe right after, because I don't know. I'm not going to justify anything because I'm still not over Parcells coaching the Cowboys. How long ago was that? And before I bring Gabe on, like I said, I made a post about Barkley. And I spoke to a former NFL player. I'm not going to say any names. I didn't even ask for his permission to bring this up. Okay. But I saw he gave me his perspective of the whole situation, that the Giants didn't even offer him a contract. He had nowhere else to go. He had no choice. And I do believe the Giants didn't offer him a contract. However, we have to remember that Shane did say during the first week of the combine that he was going to meet with Barkley's people. And I'm going to speculate here. This is all speculation. I'm just all assumptions, theories, whatever you want to say. I believe they did have a conversation. I do believe that Barkley's people and Shane admittedly saying, we're good. We have great relations with his agency. We're very confident we can come to an agreement, blah, blah, blah. I believe all that happened, but I don't believe they came to an agreement. Thus is why the Giants did not offer Barkley a contract. I think, again, I'm speculating here, that the reason why Barkley was not offered a contract was because the number was too high. And Shane, for whatever reason, did not want to pay Barkley. Thus is why he was not offered a contract. Again, all speculation. I believe they had the conversation. I believe they met, but when they parted ways, there was an understanding. And that's why Barkley wasn't even tagged. Although I think it was already discussed that he wasn't going to get tagged prior to. So moving forward, when him and his agent spoke, when I mean him, I mean Shane and Barkley's agent spoke the week of the combine, there was a there was an understanding that he wasn't going to be a Giant because the number was too high. And with that, Gabe, are you there?
What up? 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 I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, y'all. What's up? How we doing? How we doing?
We're here. We're here.
So hold up. So I'm gonna correct a lot of the things you said real quick.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Okay. So first of all, you said the Giants want him back. That cannot be farther from the truth. That's completely false. They did not want him back this year. They didn't offer him a contract.
Well, hold on. I did say that, but why did I say that? I said, and now I speculated that Barkley and his people, Barkley and the Giants met. They presented a number.
They didn't.
And that was too high.
That's not what happened.
I mean, but like I said, it's all what we do know. We don't know the two specifics, okay?
I do.
But so okay, well, okay. Before you want to say you do, but what we do know is that Shane met with Barkley's agent.
Yeah, and I know how that went.
Okay, how'd it go?
They sat down. Shane said, "Look, we think, we don't want to disrespect you with the offer we present to you. We want you to hit the open market and get what you think you can deserve. And it's been a nice run, but we don't think we can compete with the market you're going to have." That's what the meeting was. That's literally, there was no offer thrown Saquon's way. The Giants didn't view Saquon more than a $10 million per year running back. So in turn, they didn't want to disrespect him by giving him a contract offer of $8 million per year or something. They didn't want to do that. First of all, he wouldn't have accepted it. And second of all, they just wanted to part ways on a even matter. Then they said, though, if you don't like what you see on the market, come back to us. That was the meeting. And that was all it was. It wasn't a contract negotiation meeting. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't even close. It was basically a mutual agreement to be the end of Saquon Barkley on the Giants. That was the meeting.
Okay, if that's even true, right?
That's what everyone says it was. It's all the reporters say it happened.
So, right, but then why did Shane and Dable sit in front at the end of the year saying they want Barkley back?
They didn't say. They said they would. They didn't say they wanted him back. They said we'll meet. This is all they said. We respect Saquon a lot. A cap.
Right. So they said that they right.
So they didn't say they wanted. They never said they wanted him back. They never said that. They said we'll talk to his representatives. They talked to his representatives. Just wasn't about bringing him back.
I might need to pull up that. Now it was when Wink got let go.
Yeah.
Barkley got brought up.
You're talking about the press conference before Wink got let go? Because they purposely did the press conference before Wink got fired, not after.
No. That's what I mean. Before Wink got fired.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do recall they were talking about the tag, and they clearly said, "Well, Shane." That's when Shane said that is a tool at our disposal.
Yeah, he didn't say he was going to use it. He certainly wasn't going to use the tag on Saquon Barkley. It was more.
No, because it would have been $12 million.
Yeah. I mean,
there's something I'm missing here. There's something I'm missing.
I'll give you a full outline of the downfall of Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants. Last year, Saquon Barkley was represented by Kim Ali of Rock Nation Sports. They went into negotiations. Kim
Hold
Malley
on.
said,
And just so you know, I did hear that Rock Nation is not a good agency.
no, they're not. He fired them.
Yeah.
Of course they're not.
Yeah.
Okay. They went in, Kim Malley ran into negotiations with the idea of we're going to either get premium money or we're going to make them tag you, and that's going to be it. Okay. That was her tactic. Okay. Saying, Saquon, if you get tagged, I'll get you big money next year. You can get the big money on the market. Last year, Saquon wanted to hit the market last year. That was his goal. His goal was the Giants weren't going to pay him, and so he could hit the market and get what he thought he would have gotten on the open market last year, which, by the way,
Right.
would have been more than he got this year. Well, he would have got more on the open market last year. They go into negotiations. Saquon wants guaranteed money. That was the big thing in the negotiations. It wasn't the average per year. Everyone says they went up to 13 points. That wasn't the problem. The Giants were playing the game of, okay, we'll give you more average per year, Saquon, but we're going to take out the guaranteed. So the Giants never went above $23 million guaranteed. And that's important to note because he got $26 million guaranteed with the Eagles. So Saquon said, okay, I'll take the $10 million guaranteed in 2023, which was this past year, and then I'll get an offer the following year on the market or from you guys again, right? Okay. That was Kim Malley's thinking. Now, he fired Kim Malley after that. That was the end of her, okay? Because I think Saquon realized like he could have actually stayed on a longer-term deal if he was more friendly towards the Giants, which I think he regrets and would tell you he regrets.
Right. Now hold on. Before we go on further in that timeline, now what did you hear? Because I'm hearing it was 13.5, right?
So,
and it was 13.5 for 3 years. The last year was an option year. And now the range I heard of the guaranteed money was between 22 and 24 million.
So they never, okay, so here was how the negotiations went. The first offer was $12.5 million per year. That was kind of the starting ground. That's what Joe Shane said, and it was around 22, 21 million per year. That was the first offer, probably the best offer he got from the Giants. Okay. But Saquon wanted more. So the Giants started going up in average per year. They said, okay, 13 million, but here's a caveat. Now we're going down to 21 guaranteed. So they would go, if they went up in average per year, they went down in the guaranteed money. That was that was the Giants' tactic. Saquon didn't like that. He said, that's disrespectful. I want more guaranteed money. And he wanted a higher average per year. So every time the Giants went up, like you said, at 13.5, the guaranteed money dropped. So every time, that was the problem, and that was the caveat. Saquon wanted a package of both. He wanted the average per year, but even more importantly, he wanted the guarantee because he knew if they tagged him this year, which this is Kim Malley's perspective of things, he knew if they tagged him this year, he was guaranteed $10 million this year. Okay. That's why the game he was playing. And then he thought, okay, tag me this year. Next year, I'll hit the market, get big money, which did happen and worked out perfectly for him. Okay. Fast forward this year, the Giants' disastrous season. Okay. Train wreck of a season, injuries right and left. Saquon didn't even hit 1,000 yards. O-line was horrendous. Let's go back to the negotiation or meeting table. Giants basically said, we're going to go, or Joe Shane and Brian Dable basically said, we're going to go back to our roots. We don't pay running backs big money. We pay for a running game. We don't pay big money for running backs, which is what they learned from Buffalo. Buffalo has never been one to pay running backs big money. That is what Shane's roots were. Shane went out of his comfort zone in 2022 negotiating. That was the other thing that got reported. Shane went way out of his comfort zone negotiating with Saquon in 2022, or I guess that was the 2023 offseason, I guess you could call it. Okay, so Shane was generous that year. Shane went back to his roots after a disastrous season, said, it's not going to work anymore. We respect you a lot. Hit the open market. If you get an offer that you think we would be able to negotiate or match, come back to us, but we think you'll get higher than we can pay. That's the end, okay? Saquon hits the open market. He starts feeling interest. The interest is coming from Texans, okay? Chicago Bears, and Philadelphia Eagles. The Chicago Bears and the Texans did not want him as bad as the Philadelphia Eagles wanted him. Plus, the fact that Saquon lives, or his hometown and his parents and everyone live 40 minutes away from Philadelphia. 40 minutes away from Philadelphia he is to his family. Okay? Plus,
I am aware that Philly is his home. Yeah. I knew that.
Plus, he went to Penn State. A lot of Philadelphia Eagles fans are Penn State fans. So this was all the ploy that Philadelphia had, or all the pluses Philadelphia had on their side. The best offer Saquon Barkley got on the market was from the Philadelphia Eagles. That was the best offer. It came with $26 million guaranteed. That was the $26 million. The Giants didn't even go to $26 million in 2023. They were not going to touch $26 million guaranteed. But throw in the fact that in 2023, Saquon got $10 million guaranteed. So really, this whole concept that Kim Malley had from Rock Nation, even though she got fired, worked out in Saquon's favor. Tag last year, $10 million guaranteed. Okay? He has a similar deal in Philadelphia that the Giants offer, just more guaranteed money. 3 years and $26 million guaranteed. It's a 3-year contract. Sort of there's an out after 2 years. Not really, though. So after 2 years, the Philadelphia Eagles can get out of it. But he will now get, over 3 years, he will get $36 million guaranteed. The Giants were never, ever going there with Saquon Barkley. It was never going to happen. He was never going there. And the Giants never were going to touch that. And you can't sit here and fault the man for doing what's best for his family, what's best for his career. You know, the Giants didn't want him back. The Giants said, go on your way. They didn't tag him. They didn't give him an offer. It wasn't, he wasn't going to be a Giant this year. Now, believe me, do I want him to be a Philadelphia Eagle? No, but you've got to look at it from the perspective that he was in. And yes, am I going to hate him? I'm not going to hate him. Do I dislike him for going to the Philadelphia Eagles? Of course. Am I going to hate when we play the Philadelphia Eagles and Saquon plays if he's not injured? Yes. Is it going to suck to see him in green? Yes. 100% I'm not happy. But I'm not going to fault the man for doing what's best for his family and what's best for him at the time. And, Saquon was pretty clear. He was going to go where the money went. That was his motive. That was what's going to work. And he went where the money went, and he is on a team where he also doesn't have to be the superstar. He has superstars around him. So, he's in
with.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. So I rewatched that that TikTok I did when he said, he wants to be a Giant for life, blah blah blah. And then I also rewatched a stitch I did before, kind of calling him out, when he said but. Because when he said but, this is a business.
Well, it is.
And it is. No, it is. Oh, no. I mean, and he was truthful there. Gabe, I'm going to be honest. And you know what? I admire your passion. And I'm going to say something that's going to sound kind of weird because you have experienced something that myself as a fan, I was fortunate not to experience. What I mean by that, when Phil Simms got waived, that was it. He didn't play anymore. Yeah. There was rumors that he was going to go to Arizona, which I was living at Arizona at the time. I was hoping that would have been true, but he would have went to another divisional team. I think for me, the best way that I can compare this switch or this action by Saquon, if you will, is when KD went to the Warriors.
Yeah.
And how the Thunder fans felt when he left. And that mentality of if you can't beat him, join him. Now, the man-to-man part of me, right? A father, husband, provider, all that. Oh, don't get it twisted. No, I don't. You got to go where you got to go. You got to go where the money's at. I think anybody, if I worked at, well, I did work at Peter Piper Pizza when I was a kid, okay? When I was in high school. If Domino's or Pizza Hut offered me $1 more, yes, I'm going to go work for that. Yes, I'm going to leave Peter Piper. If Peter Piper ain't going to match, I'm going to go. Yes, I get that. I get that action by it. Now, hear me out. The fan in me is where I'm just sitting here like, Philly? And when you hear the talks of him about, him wanting to be on the team for life, worried about his legacy.
But I don't think it's fair.
He doesn't have to worry. What I'm saying now, he doesn't have to worry about that. Now, I will say, Tiki, I don't think Tiki was too far off when he said what he said. Okay.
No, I think Tiki's point is, and he is dead to most of the fan base. Actually, some of the fan base is kind of from my perspective of get over it. It happened. Like I was mad, Tiki, don't get me wrong. I was mad the first 12 hours. I mean, I was not happy about it because I'm a Penn State fan too. So I've watched Saquon on my team, on my favorite teams for 10 years almost.
And you got his autograph. You went to training camp. You met him.
That's the other thing.
You shook his hand.
When he was here, man, he was everything a Giant's supposed to be. Everything on and off the field. I mean, he always took time for the fans. He never was snarky about it. He always signed autographs before or after games, took photos, was great in the community, started his charity in New York City. He was everything. He was the Walter Payton Man of the Year this past year for the Giants. Everything the Giants asked him, he did. The Giants never wanted to pay him for it. They never did. And they want the closest they got was last year. That was the closest they got, and they still didn't want to pay him as much as he was going to get on the open market. It just never was going to happen. And I'm not happy it's the Eagles either, because I would have liked to root for him in Texans with the Texans.
Right, exactly.
I would have loved to root for him with the Texans.
And again,
yeah,
I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
When I had the NFL player call me and we had the conversation.
Yeah.
And I saw his side of the story. He told me his experience during contract talks, right?
Yeah.
And you hit the nail on the coffin when you said the Eagles showed the most interest. That's why he went there.
Yeah. And
I made the comment, and again, guys, I'm not going to say any names because I didn't ask for permission to, divulge this private conversation. Okay. I was like, yeah, man, but how would it have been if you would have went to your rival team? And his exact words were, if they were going to pay me, F them, meaning F his old team.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I'm like, you get the point. And now, I actually thought of the whole Peter Piper, Pizza Hut scenario.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I say, like Gabe, it pains me to say this. There's no loyalty when it comes to the teams and players.
No,
but the only loyalty comes from the fan base, and even that's in somewhat, because you and I and all people that we interact, we're committed and dedicated and loyal to our teams. But we have, I don't know about you, and I don't want to speak for you in this point that I'm trying to make. I have met a few people where every year they're another team. They choose another team. And I'm
like
not
to
talking about
Tiki, like,
OJ. 'Cause, I mean, I guys want to throw that out there, guys. I'm not talking about OJ, but I'm saying like people legitimately that I have not called them out on social media. Like,
yeah.
no, I'm going for this one this year.
And like Tiki was with the Giants. When Tiki was with the Giants, like I think the loyalty from these players has gone down and down and down over the years because the money has gone up. The amount of money these players are getting paid is only increasing. I mean, and the free agency, the whole idea of free agency is only getting hotter. The topic of it is only getting hotter. And the attraction to it is just it's getting crazier and crazier every year. And I just think that the market you will always get overpaid on the free agency market. You will always get more money than anyone could think of. It happened with Kenny Galladay. It happened with, Nate Soldier. That's the free agency market. You're overpaying for players. That's part of it. That's how it works. The demand is what you're gonna get paid. And listen, the biggest thing I have is I'm not going to root for Saquon. Not even close to rooting for Saquon in Philadelphia. Heck no. He's not a Giant. I don't care. I've moved on. He's not a Giant. I've moved on. I'm not going to call him Traquan. I'm not going to, and I know you like doing that, but I'm just not going to hate on the man because, you can call him a liar for saying he wanted to be a Giant for life, but I believe he did want to be a Giant for life. The Giants didn't want him to be a Giant for life as much as he wanted to be a Giant for life. That's just the reality. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, you should have taken $6 million less to stay with the Giants. And, I'm not gonna do that. That's just not fair to him. And, if he goes off in Philadelphia, good for him. If he gets injured, okay. Like I don't care about him anymore.
That's one thing I do also want to mention. And I'm definitely not gonna say any names. I'm like you, Gabe. I'm not gonna root for him. Sure, it's only gonna root for him. No. I don't hate the man for making the decision that he made.
Yeah.
Is he, dead to me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I have had conversations with other Giant fans, and let me be on the record, this is not me, and I know, Gabe, this isn't you either. They wish injury on Saquon.
Nope.
And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
The dead to me thing too, and Saquon has to understand this. The whole dead to me thing, we don't want you dead. That's not what it means. It means you're dead to us on the football field. That's what it means.
Right. That means what you've accomplished on the field. The rookie of the year, the 2 Pro Bowls, the captain, the person, the brand that's on the field. It's gone. Now let me ask you this, Gabe. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Being that his career was short and lackluster, right? Would you call him a bust?
I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
it's a question I want to ask.
Now, do I think number 2 overall was high for a running back at the time where the running back market was only going down? I do, but people tend to forget how generational of a talent Saquon was at Penn State. I mean, he never got hurt at Penn State, ever. There was no injury concern with him at Penn State. You knew Saquon, as a Penn State fan, you knew Saquon was going to be on that field every week. If he had a hamstring, he was going to be there. It wouldn't even be on the injury report. He was tough. He was so tough at Penn State. He carried the Penn State teams. Carried. And Dave Gettleman, there was a chance Saquon went number 3 or number 4. I mean, he was going to be a top 5 pick. He was talked about as a top 5 pick. It wasn't unexpected when the Giants went number 2 overall, Saquon Barkley. Dave Gettleman basically told the whole world he was going to go Saquon Barkley at number 2 overall. It was pretty well, it wasn't like a shocker, was it? I mean, I don't remember it like a shocker. I don't think he's a bust. You can't call him a bust. He just got paid like he's a top 5 running back in the league. You can't say he's a bust.
And to be fair, they're paying Saquon for his potential of what he could possibly bring.
The Eagles heard the name Saquon Barkley and they went Google Gaga. That is exactly what happened. Yeah. I knew that's what was going to happen. People are going to pay Saquon. You hear the name Saquon Barkley And around the league, you think superstar because he's been the face of the New York Giants for 6 years when he's here. He's the only consistent star player. Now, Brian Burns is going to fill that void now, but he's the only consistent star player we have had over the 6 years. That's just the reality of it. The Giants have tried to get other star players in Kenny Galladay and, Darius Slayton, if you want to call him trying to get a star, but, he was a 5th-round draft pick.
Well, we could say Campbell because, we had Campbell last year. And
he was
Darren
Darren Waller, who's probably going to retire. I mean, they've tried to get other superstars, but Saquon has always been the consistent superstar. And I think it stands out to me when you saw the Sunday Night Football ads and everything, when the Giants were playing primetime and the commercials, who was the player you saw in those commercials for the Giants? It was always Saquon Barkley.
We can agree. I can definitely agree that he is the he was the face of the franchise for the 6 years he was there.
Yeah. I mean, but now he's nothing.
And
he's nothing to us.
Well, what's up, man? I'm sick as fuck.
Oh,
man,
yeah,
I hope you feel better.
I forgot to
feel better, man.
My bad.
Okay.
But
I did. I don't know if you got my call, but I did try to call you earlier. So,
but
get well, bro.
Saquon.
So
I moved on. That's my point.
Say what?
I just moved on.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
I'm like I said, I'm not even over Parcells coaching the Cowboys.
And
that was the weirdest thing, seeing him coach against the Giants.
I'll leave you with this.
And
I got to go in a sec here.
Okay.
Saquon said something in that. I did watch the New Heights podcast, and one thing he did say, and I think this goes a lot for what your TikToks and stuff. You wouldn't care if you didn't think he was great. You wouldn't care if you didn't love him.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't care. If he didn't do anything here, you wouldn't. It's like Paris Campbell going to the Eagles. We don't care because he never did anything for us. The only reason that Giants fans and you and everyone cares so much about it is because he was so great for us. He had those fan interactions. He was,
he said, this first talk to Gabe about it. That's why.
But Stevie, I got to head out for the night. But that's just my view on it. You can have your view.
You have a couple more minutes, just a few minutes, and I do mean a few.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give you a couple more minutes, 2 or 3.
All right. 2 more. All right. So I did a quick dive, right?
Yeah.
His career against the Dallas Cowboys. Guess how many yards total? 10 games. Saquon, yes, Saquon. Without Googling it, guess how many points?
Not a lot. He never played that well against the Cowboys. Like 400, 500.
Yeah, pretty good, damn good guess. 581 total.
Oh, it was close. Okay.
Bear with me real quick. All right, against the Eagles.
He was a little better against the Eagles. 6. I'll go.
Yeah, we both made pretty good points, but yeah.
I'll go 650, 700.
Close. Well, 615.
615. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
615, and that's out of 10. Actually, no, 9 games. Yeah, that's out of 9 games. Now, and the Commanders. A little. It's obviously it's more, but
yeah, I would go because he was so good in that Tommy DeVito against 850.
Very close. 794.
Oh wow! Okay. Hey,
he was 0-10 against the Cowboys. That's crazy. 2-7 against the Eagles.
We haven't been able to beat the Cowboys in a while. Actually, we did beat them when they had Andy Dalton.
Yeah, we did, but he wasn't on the field then. That was the year he was hurt.
Yeah. Well, he was hurt a lot of years.
Yeah. All right.
But, with that, Sneaky, thanks for having me on. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll talk to you later, Sneaky.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Be good, man.
See ya.
Ivan, what's up, man? You've been waiting for a
What's up,
long time. I
Sneaky?
appreciate you. What's
Long
up,
time
man?
no see, Sneaky.
Long
It's
time.
been a minute.
It's been a long minute. It's been a
You
long minute.
fucked
Mike,
up,
I got you
Sneaky.
next.
You should pay cyclones how we have sons.
You know,
You should pay them,
I mean,
pay them in 2023.
well, I mean,
When
if you were, I mean, I know you were hearing about the conversation that we're having. I mean, with Gabe and I mean, Saquon did turn down. He had 3 opportunities, and he did turn down the contract. Thus, they had to move on. They had to make a play, and it was on with Jones.
yeah.
And now that's why we got Jones for another year.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it plays out, man.
Yeah.
What about how are you doing? You doing good?
Good.
You all right?
I'm watching wrestling right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not going to WrestleMania because too expensive.
That it is. Where is
It's
it
in
at this year?
Philly. In Philly.
Oh, it's in
And
Philly.
positively mixer. Make the crowd pop. It's gonna be loud.
Do you live in Philly?
Texas. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Right, I know that. Well, you said you were going to the WrestleMania. That's why I assumed.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
too
expensive.
expensive. Are
Way
you
too
going to All-Star game though?
The what?
The MLB All-Star game. It's in Dallas.
Yeah. You know what? I have a friend of mine that's talking about going to the home run derby.
On go.
So I might be there for that. I might be there for
Okay.
that. And if anything, I know the Yankees are coming in September.
Okay.
So
Dallas.
I'll probably go and do that.
Okay.
But we'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
Well,
See
so
you.
what's been up to, man?
Nada. Chilling. Watching TV. Playing. I got PS5.
Okay. Hey, shit. You made it. You made it in the world.
Yeah.
I'm broke. So I
Ooh.
can't yeah, I'm broke. So hold on. Ann's giving me a prediction. Rome round 1, Penix round. That's not. Or they might trade back up and get Penix in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
You never. I mean,
see you, Sneaky. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Ow.
I appreciate you, brother. Be good.
Sneaky,
All right,
how you
Mike.
doing?
Let's get this over with. What do you want? What?
How are you, Sneaky?
I'm good.
Good. It's been a minute, man.
Yeah. Yep. Had to
But you
take
good
care of
and
Mama
everything?
Boss for a little
Family
bit.
good and all?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Hey, man. Saquon Barkley's a Philadelphia Eagle. You're gonna see him in midnight green, Kelly green next year. It's gonna be an awesome thing. But nah, you honestly want my thoughts on it? Okay, as a Giants fan, I understand how you feel. He said he was gonna be a Giants for life, Giant for life. Sometimes people say things, and they don't mean it. He probably just said that, and he realized, that if he wanted to win, he had to go to another team straight up. He realized that if he wanted to be successful in the league, play for a winning team, the Giants weren't the team for him. And personally, I don't blame the guy. You want to win. You don't want to play for an organization like the Giants, but he'll do better with us. So yeah, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying? What's up?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Sounds great.
Yeah, you've been good though.
I've been great. Yeah.
WrestleMania's this weekend in Philly. I wish I was going, but I'm too broke.
And I just heard about that. Are you going down there?
Unfortunately not. It's way too expensive. Yeah.
How far is it from you? Wait, is it at the stadium?
Yeah, it's at the link, so.
Oh, okay.
I might do some like pregame or like some like I might go to like the convention that they have. I do that, or my mom said we can go to like a watch party if they have any watch parties around at like Chickies and Pete's or Xfinity or something. But we were
Yeah, no, it was down here at AT&T a few years back, and I think it was before. Yeah, it was definitely before COVID.
Yeah.
and kind of kicking myself in the butt for not going. And it was like a 3-day event.
Yeah,
It
before it
wasn't
was
just like a one night. It was a couple days.
since COVID they've done like 2 nights.
Yeah, I saw that. It was something else. No, was it 2 nights
Or they've done 2
when
nights
they
since
came down
COVID.
here?
So it probably was. They were probably there the year after COVID, I think.
It was either the year before or the year after. I'll have to Google that. Only reason I know that because I have a coworker that went he went every night. Danny,
Yeah,
I see you. Stand by, man. Stand
my
by.
friends are going, and I had the opportunity like to go with them, but it didn't work out. But because we were even considering like going. So like there's 2 nights, and Sunday's the better night because I don't know if you follow it at all, but like you know who Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are.
Mm-hmm.
Cody Rhodes is like going to beat Roman Reigns and he's going to lose his title for like the first time in like 3 years. So like that would be the night to go to see that. And we were looking at tickets like for like the 4 of us to go, where like my parents and my brother and me, it's like $2,000.
Oh shoot,
Yeah, that's too expensive.
that's like a Super Bowl ticket.
I know. I mean, it is the Super Bowl wrestling, but
It is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I paid take off a zero of that, and that's how much I paid for the season tickets for the Renegades.
Oh yeah, I saw
No,
you go to that. You have season tickets?
I do. And
That's cool.
also with the what I'm looking forward to, and I'm going to say this right now, it's going to be very tiring because I don't know what it is. When I go to an Arena League game, I'm not as tired as when I leave.
Mhm.
But that maybe because it was like in the day, but that Renegade, great game, enjoyed it. Our team won. No, I'm sorry, we lost. I'm thinking of Frisco Fighters. But man, I was done. I came home, I had to take a nap. I'm like, I'm getting old for this shit.
No, I mean, it's hard for me to get into that league, to be honest with you. Like,
Just, I mean, I'll
I
tell you what,
tried because
man.
when the USFL was a thing and they had the stars, yeah, like if they were on, I'd watch a game, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it like the Eagles. Like I didn't care if I missed a game or didn't care if I
Yeah,
knew what
I
was
mean,
going
I
on
get
at the
that.
time. Like,
Yeah, and that's how I was starting off with the fighters, right? The physical fighters, because it's indoor, it's a little unique. But for me, going to the games, meeting the coaches, meeting the players, and just rocking with them, just riding with them all year. And I jumped head first for the Frisco Fighters, and I'm trying to do the same thing with the Renegade. So and it's just one of those things. Now, do they still have a Philadelphia team
for what?
for the USFL?
No, the USFL is like the UFL now.
I mean, the UFO. Is there still a Philadelphia team or no?
No, the closest team to us would be DC Defenders.
There's a what?
The DC Defenders, I guess, would be the closest team to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that would be kind of rough because you don't even live there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be so. That part I understand where you're coming from. I mean, trust me, if there wasn't a Renegade, I probably wouldn't be.
Oh, I want to bring something up to you too. I was
All right, what's up?
you know KJ McCoy, right?
Who?
KJ McCoy, the Eagles fan.
KJ McCoy. Yeah.
Yeah, he said you had him blocked from like the whole like Sam Williams thing.
Right.
I don't know like if you still have an issue with him or not, but I was talking with him and he said, if I talk to you or whatever, like to tell you like that you're like see like if like you're cool with him and all, he has like no issue with you or whatever. But that's like that's for you to do. I was just talking with him and he said if you ever talk to him, ask him like if he's cool with me and whatever. But I'm not telling you.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. The only, and I'm going to say this. I'll even say it on the show. And I know he knows this. I'm going to unblock him. And you're right. He's a good. I have no issues whatsoever. The only problem I have is that, and it's over that whole hat scandal, the hat gate, if you will. And there was a few people that called me a liar, and I blocked those people. But Mike,
What's up?
I have a lot of respect for you. Hold on. I have a lot of respect for you. And the fact that you went out of your way to vouch for him. I respect that, man.
Yeah.
And if you can bear with me, and guys, if you can bear with me as well, how do I do this? Hold on. Okay.
You unblocking him now or no?
I just unblocked him. He is now unblocked. And I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna say too much more about it. But you know, he is unblocked, so you can let him know that we're good.
Yeah, I'll shoot him a text.
But I think that's a good way to end it, man. Let me hear it one time, Mike.
All right, man. Sneaky, pleasure as always. You know, it's good to have you back. The next big event is the draft, and then before we know it, it's going to be another NFL season. But until then, Sneaky, go Birds. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you. Danny, you there still?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much. What's up with you?
Not much. Just checking in. Kind of wanted to talk about Frisco. I know we haven't really done that, and that's kind of always been my thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's talk a few minutes. Danny, don't go anywhere. I see you, man. Hang in there. We're on a good start right now. We're 2-0. But I think, man, this
it's a little rocky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the last game. Well, okay, so guys, if you don't know, there's an indoor league team here called Frisco Fighters, and I'm a season ticket holder. You too, right, Daniel?
No, I buy on a game by game basis. I haven't pulled the trigger on season yet.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. My wife does the same thing. So, well, I'll just say you're a season ticket holder, just not officially, okay? But we go to the games every week. You have a beautiful family, by the way. Beautiful wife. Lucky man.
I appreciate it, man.
The first game, they had to come back from behind. But you know what I like about the Frisco Fighters that I can honestly say is, like, even though we're behind, the way the game is, no safest lead. I mean, no lead is safe. So the fact that we were down, but we slowly came back to win week 1 was phenomenal. Although last week, I think it was kind of shaky.
I didn't really like last week. I thought we came out hot, and I think we flopped a little in the second half. Whereas the first game, we were real rocky in the first half, and we came out in the second half and played Frisco football. And I think the second game of the season, we almost reverted back to an opposite way.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Now I got a question for you.
All right, what's up?
With these two games being played, if we didn't have TJ, would we be 2-0?
No,
I don't think so at all.
No. Now, I'm glad you brought up TJ because, and I know I can't be the only one that's noticing this. He doesn't trust his wide receivers as of yet.
No,
they're still
is there.
They're still trying to build that trust between the two.
I think the biggest thing, and talking with the coaching staff after the games, the offensive line, there's some struggles there, and
Yeah.
it's well noted. And I think until that level is built up, TJ is going to have to carry that team on his back,
Which he has been doing, and
and
it's going to
but
have to continue.
at what point do you risk him getting hurt?
Man, every time that man takes a hit, I'm like, now
not scared
hold
to
on. Now,
slide.
let's not just forget about this though. The last game he played, he had over 100 yards. Okay.
Yep.
He was 8 for 11 in passing, but only for it was under 50, like 48 yards, if I'm mistaken or not.
Which for Arena is extremely low.
It's low. And then also what worries me a little bit is that it wasn't New Mexico. No, yeah, we played New Mexico. They had a higher time of possession against us than the other way around. And that's a little concerning to me too, because more time they have on their hand on the ball, the more opportunities they have to score.
But
So
but
our defense is playing tough. I mean, they're creating turnovers, and although they're not on the field as much, which is a good thing, as our offense is. I mean, our offense is giving them some breaks. The fact that we're running it so much, but I mean, it can't stay like this the whole season. Something got to give.
The thing that's really shocking me is league wide. I watch all of the games. Anyone that's listening, if you want to go on YouTube, that all the games are on YouTube.
Yeah, go on to YouTube and subscribe to IFL Indoor Football League. You watch, you get to see all the games for free.
The biggest thing I've seen league wide, which is extremely changed since last year, is the amount of points. You're not seeing very many games get over 50 points, which is completely opposite of last year. And I think a lot of that has to do with you're only allowed 7 veterans returning. So you have a lot of newbies on every team. You have a very short time from training camp to your first game. Right. I think it's going to take 2 or 3 games before you really start seeing these teams mesh.
That sounds just like the NFL. Where like week 4, okay, the preseason's over. Now it's time to play.
Right.
Well, Daniel, I appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you coming on.
I did get to break some news with you last week at the game. I did sign a minor league arena football contract. Looking forward to that.
That's right. Congrats.
So I'm making some moves. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I'm trying out for Frisco next year.
Why not?
That's the route we're looking.
And what jersey are you wearing right here?
So that was my semi-pro team. I actually have since left that team now that I've moved on to an arena level team. We're just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
But the ultimate goal is I'm playing 8-man ball now instead of 11-man ball. I'm going to get some film, and hopefully that allows me to get my foot in the door and get to a team like Frisco.
Man, that'd be awesome. And what team are you playing for now?
It's the Texas Hot Shots. We're in the American Arena League 2. It's kind of like what your National Arena League was. It's a lower level than arena. I mean, we play more in soccer field arenas, but it's opportunities for guys to get experience and get film and get in front of the next level.
Okay, you said Arena League 2?
Yes, sir. Arena League 2. If you go American Arena League, AAL2.
AA. I'm looking it up right now. AAL2. Whoops. All right, I'm definitely going to check it out, man.
So our home games are going to be, all of our games are going to be in Rockwall. It's Rise Soccer Academy indoor building.
Oh, I know Rockwell?
Yeah, it's right in Rockwall at the Rise Soccer Academy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking this is pretty sick, man.
So, I mean, they got teams. So, basically, the teams in Texas are going to play each other, and then the teams up in the north are going to play each other. and then whoever's the champions from both of those will meet up in a neutral location for the championship.
Good deal, man. Hell yeah. Pop on that schedule. Okay. I might have to come check out when you guys play.
The first game is the Saturday the 13th. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to miss that game. I have a obligation for that game. The first game I'm going to be playing would be the 27th of April.
Okay. Yeah, I see it here. Against the Waco Tornadoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we're looking pretty good. I mean, you know, it's a lot of guys just trying to make that move to the next level.
You know what? And that's all it takes, man. You just got to get your foot in the door.
You know, and, I'm 40 years old and I'm still out here balling. I still got that dream, and ain't nobody going to take it to me till my body says I can't.
There you go. There you go. Well, Daniel, I appreciate you, man. Let me let you go. And well, actually, let me hear it one time.
Hey, as much as I'm a Cowboys fan, let's go Giants. Oh,
I appreciate you, brother. Be good. Danny.
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
It's been good, but you know, it still is gonna pain us to see him over there, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna pain us to see it over there, but I understand why he did what he did, you know.
I do too. I'm gonna bring EMAC on, and also
What up?
WTF, you still there?
Yep.
Oh my
Word.
God.
This
Damn,
is
I'm
a
on.
hot take.
Damn, I'm on. Look at that, Sneaky.
I know he's a grown man now. Look at that. Did you hear what he said? I said, "You still living?" He was like, "Yeah."
Yo.
So EMAC, go ahead and give me your hot take. What you got?
Commanders winning the East. Cowboys
Boom!
and Eagles.
Oh, I already like this, dude.
Cowboys and Eagles are cooked, man. I'm sorry. I think Washington hiring Dan Quinn is going to make their defense actually pretty special. Since now them game Bobby Wagner, and then they actually just got Austin Eckler, which I think Brian Robinson is the starting back, W?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think quarterbacks they could actually get is maybe like I don't want to say Caleb Williams because I know he's going.
Wait. Hold on. Pause.
I like when he
Look,
talks.
First off, WTF? When you come up on this show, you better put your legal name on that.
My bad.
This Javen, I don't even know who the hell this guy is. Does anybody know you where you're at as WTF?
Like I
Nobody.
really think
Anybody know? Huh?
Nobody.
Nobody knows you? So if I roll up in Illinois to school and I yell out WTF, you're gonna be like, I don't know who the fuck. Security?
Who is that?
They gonna look at you crazy.
I really think Dan Quinn as the defensive genius.
No, they'll be like this. There's a black man on campus. I'm gonna need assistance. No need to hurry because he's not fast. Nothing on his body says speed. So
WTF.
oh man.
Who do you want the Commanders to get at QB?
I think we'll get Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels not even a bad pick either. But I really believe Michael Penix in this year's draft is better than every other quarterback of this year's draft. I really
Hold on, let me go ahead and I'm gonna bring Daryl. I'm gonna bring you in here too.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
All right, so okay, hold on. So here we go. Let's WTF EMAC. Give just pause for a sec here.
Sure.
Now, Daryl, Danny, this will be the last time we talk about Saquon.
Yeah,
going to the Eagles, but I want to know where you were, and I want to know what your official feeling was, and I want to know what your thoughts are now. Danny, you go first.
All right. So when it happened, I was my day off. I was off for work, and I was just in the chat.
Oh no, you was at home.
I was at home, day off. I was in bed all day, like refreshing, seeing what's the latest updates on what's gonna happen. And we was in a group chat, chatting back and forth and stuff. And then I see on the bottom breaking news. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, and then I see Saquon. I just, let me go to his Twitter. He has an eagle as an emoji on it posted. I'm like, oh my god. And then
You didn't. So wait. Let me stop right there. You didn't read anything, right?
No.
All you saw was Eagles. All you saw was Saquon, and you went right to his Twitter.
Eagles are cooked.
Yeah, and then I went to his Twitter, and then I saw he posted the eagle emoji, and I'm like, yeah, it's official. I'm like, the first thing I did was F Saquon, F this. It's a reaction of a fan. You know what I'm saying? When you first hear that, I posted. I have his jersey hung up on my wall, autographed, and I took a picture of it with my middle finger towards it, and then I posted it, and then I did another post, F Saquon. It's the normal reaction of us fans. So as soon as it happens, that's going to be our reaction.
Don't make. I'm not saying you make an excuse, but don't be like, look, that's a reaction of. That's how you felt, man.
That is how I felt. That is how I felt.
How you felt. Like
I was pissed. I was pissed
off.
Man,
I was pissed.
Listen.
How do you feel about it now?
So I work at
Hold on, Daryl. Hold on, Daryl. Go ahead. How you feel about it? How you feel about it now, Dan?
I mean, after thinking about it, like I understand what he did. Giants didn't want to, give him the guarantee money that he wanted, so he went there. It is what it is, and like Gabe was saying earlier, he's closest to his family. He doesn't have to travel far, so he made a family decision and a business decision. So it is what it is. You got to respect him for that.
All right, Daryl, go ahead. What you got?
So I work with chicken and biscuits, and I was getting the chicken prepared and everything, and I got an alert on my
you work at Pop
Apple Watch, and
I think those are the worst. Those are the worst. Go ahead, man.
I was like, damn, out loud. I mean, everybody heard me, customers and everything. I was like. And the boss was like, "What happened, Daryl? You can't be doing that. You know better than that." I was like, "Yeah, but Saquon just went to the Eagles, and that's not good. That's not good."
Did the boss understand?
Yeah, he understood. But yeah, like
chicken for Popeyes.
like Danny said, though, I mean, it was a business decision, and I mean, there wasn't a contract on the table. They didn't offer him a contract.
Eagles are not making the playoffs. I'm really sorry.
It wasn't Saquon's fault why Saquon ain't a Giant. And if you really look at it, though, Sneaky, every running back that left their team, they didn't get the money that they wanted from them, and everybody else gave it to them.
Pretty much, yeah.
My only 2 cents is this,
because
right?
The Giants didn't give Saquon the money he was looking for, but the Eagles did. The Josh Jacobs wasn't going to get the money from the Raiders.
He went to Green Bay,
but the
Green Bay did.
The Packers gave it. And
same thing with Derrick Henry in Baltimore.
Yep. I mean, every running back got their money, but it was from the opposite teams.
Yeah.
Now I don't care. About the rest of it, but go ahead, Sneaky.
Yeah, but it wasn't against. Like the key word is Josh Jacobs didn't go to the Broncos. He didn't go to the Chiefs. He didn't go to the Chargers. He didn't, who was the other running? Oh, Derrick Henry. He didn't even go to the Cowboys. He didn't go to the Colts. He didn't go to Jacksonville.
I'm surprised the Cowboys didn't get Derrick Henry though.
They didn't even offer him a contract. They didn't even pick up the phone.
I don't understand that at all, yo.
Wow. Well, I don't care. I don't need to understand that. I'm happy that didn't happen. No, I don't know if y'all heard. I'm assuming you guys heard. I got lunch, went to work. Dude, I don't ever talk to him on the phone. I don't ever talk to him on the phone. And then he was like, "You okay?"
Wait, who said
the guy that I don't even that I work with. I mean, we're cool as shit. We talk at work, whatever. But if he calls me on the phone asking me if I'm okay, and he's an Eagles fan, by the way, I'm like, am I okay? I'm good. I just got my lunch. I'm about to go eat. I lost my appetite. Well,
So you
hold
didn't,
on one
you
second,
didn't know.
Mac. Hold on one second, Mac.
Let me know it's my turn.
Oh, I will. I promise. How now? Traquan. That's the first thing that came to mind. Traquan, Trader plus Saquon equals Traquan.
Traquan.
And now that time has passed. I still feel the same way. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. Look, I'm not even like I said. I'm not even Bill Parcells coaching the Cowboys, but
Right.
I don't. I agree with what Tiki said. Yeah, I mean, but we all would like. I mean, if Southwest offered you, $5,000 more, you'd be like,
You know,
okay.
I didn't even watch the interview with him and Kelsey because I didn't bother watching.
Bro, if I had $1 for every time, everybody and their mama sent me that little snippet, and I'm just like, I get it. I
already know he was going to say on the interview, so that's why I didn't bother watching it. I already know what he's going to say.
Yeah. Man, what you got, man?
Go ahead, bro.
Is Ant still in the backstage?
No, he wasn't in the backstage in the first place.
Because I was about to say, because I don't think Ant, you can probably disagree with me all you want. I don't think Saquon. I don't think Blake Cornum is going to the Giants. I really don't.
Who?
And I think Blake Cornum,
the Michigan running back.
But yes, I think he will be under Harbaugh for the Chargers.
Yeah, he might be the running back. I wouldn't be surprised if they got him first round. I wouldn't be.
And I think the Eagles are pretty cooked, not going to lie. Like, Nick Sirianni is the most overrated head coach that I ever seen in my life. And I think they're probably go 9-8, miss the playoffs. And Dallas might go, like, I don't know, maybe at least 10-7, 9-8, same thing. 11-7, 11-6.
And that's what's going to win the East?
Yes, the Washington Commanders winning the East.
Oh, bullshit.
I really don't think Dan Quinn was the problem for the Falcons. Like, defense.
Hey, I was looking at you the whole time. I'm like, hey,
yo.
I was looking at you and I was like, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, bullshit.
WTF. Let's hear it, man. What do you think the Dan Quinn hire?
I'm not gonna lie. I have not checked about football in a while. All I know is that we hired Dan Quinn and we got a whole new team now. That's it.
I think he's going to have the defensive mind to take Washington to the playoffs. That's why I think they'll win the East.
Yeah.
So WTF, what was the last thing you heard about obviously, let me back this up. So you haven't followed your team in a while?
Yeah.
And why so? Why is that?
I get the notifications here and there, but I'm just I'm either at school or I'm at the gym, so I don't have a lot of time to really check on that.
Oh, and where's my video of you doing the shimmy?
I got games.
Wait, hold on, pause. Hold on. I don't want. Wait, hold on. Wait. That didn't sound right coming from a 40-something-year-old man to a how do you WTF? You're what? 15? What? 16? Yeah, that didn't sound right. For the record,
you might want to edit this part.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it right now. All right. For the record, what I mean by it, WTF, you tell them what I mean by the shimmy. Go ahead.
When I hit a 3, he wants me to do the curry.
That's it.
The little shimmy, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yesterday, I binge watched Quiet on the Set. That's that whole story about Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
And all, yeah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all.
It's crazy, right?
Yo, I didn't know.
Goes on behind closed doors, yo.
Man,
Did he do it?
Did he do it?
Hey, listen. When he was saying take that, he really meant it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that was a song.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Everybody everybody was going around saying it, man.
He's getting exposed. He's getting exposed little by little.
But no, now, hey, but now everybody's saying no Diddy.
No
Instead
Diddy.
of saying pause, they're saying no Diddy. I'm like, damn. It's like that now?
It's sad, man.
It's sad, yeah.
It's good. It's a good series.
Yeah, man. It's like five episodes, 5 or 6 episodes.
It's on Netflix.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things, like, because I remember watching some of those episodes with my girls, and I remember they were talking about Ariana Grande trying to get juice out of a potato, right? And I remember watching that, and I thought to myself, man, her character is dumb. I didn't even think about what it was referring to. If you guys don't know, just go watch the episode. Don't fast forward through anything. Just watch it. Don't watch it with someone you love, because
don't do that.
Man, and I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this, right? Daryl, you got any kids?
Yes, I got a boy.
You got a son? Okay. This is the thing that I quickly realized that we're going from football to now this. Like, kids that are in acting, okay? Look, let me stop right there. Hold on. How would I say? No Diddy. Let me stop right here. I don't care who you are, a coach, a former player, hell, it could be anybody. I am not going to let my child stay the night at a grown man's house.
No.
At all. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, allegedly, right? Their parents allowed their kids to stay with that man overnight. I'd be like, if I had that opportunity, right? I'd be like, hey, Mike, look, you was good in Thriller, but when are we coming over? Because I'm coming. I'm gonna be with my child. I'm not gonna you 40-something years old. You ain't gonna be by yourself.
Got paid, Sneaky.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, they got paid, but look, I would rather not have
just
that.
Just a thought about him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they got paid, but what allegedly what they had to go through to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any money. And this is in my opinion, I don't think there's no money. And then the guilt, I would have some immense guilt, because as a father, we're to protect our family. We are the protector and the provider. Yeah, no, man, y'all ain't messing with mine. Yeah, Mike, cool. Yeah, you can stay tonight. What time you want us to be there? What time you want?
When I bring my sleeping bag.
What room are we sleeping in? Yeah, what room we gonna be at?
Yeah.
And what time is breakfast, so I can tell you how I want my omelet?
I
you can tell your chef, right? What's up, E-Mac?
Who you guys got in the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Ooh.
Man, did you see the rules on that?
I didn't keep the rules. No, I didn't see the rules. What are they?
It's like 2-minute rounds, or is it 3-minute rounds? They're using heavier gloves.
And then Tyson taking some tests, vision. I don't know if it's vision or drug tests. I can't. I'm not really tired.
Well, there's so many stipulations.
I think it's the rules that Jake made.
Here.
What's up, Daryl?
What's up, Daryl?
I said he gets to wear headgear too. Also,
they're wearing headgear.
No, only Jake Paul.
Only Jake Paul gets to wear headgear.
Yeah. Only Jake Paul's gonna be wearing.
Oh, so I see. You know what? I'm not really watching the fight.
I watched sports bet on the fight until Jake Paul made that rule.
That doesn't interest me at all. I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like, "What the F? WTF?"
I watched sports bet all my life savings on that fight.
So when I look, Jake fought against Mayweather, right? That was Jake, right?
No,
Mayweather.
that was Logan, I thought.
That was Logan. That
That
was
was Logan.
Logan's brother.
Okay.
He's in wrestling now.
Look, when Logan got knocked out by Mayweather, but Mayweather held him up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he held him up. When you saw he knocked him out. I mean, and it was straight reaction. Mayweather did not mean to knock that man out.
He don't. Jake Paul don't want no smoke that Mike Tyson got coming for him.
No, and that's why he's wearing headgear.
One of these is a wrap.
Man, he should have. I mean, if you're gonna wear headgear, he should just wear bubble wrap the whole fight.
Yeah.
Put bubble wrap on.
So I didn't catch y'all earlier, and so I got quick questions for you guys. I got number 6 pick. I got Zumine from Washington.
Oh, the wide receiver.
Zumine.
Adunze.
Roman.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Roman
kid
Adunze.
from LSU, and I got Michael Penix in the second round, 46.
Oh, you got the neighbors going at 6. Oh, you got the guy from Washington going at 6.
Well, Washington. I'm sorry, that's Zumine.
Adunze. Yeah.
Okay, and I got Penix at number 46.
I don't see the Giants.
I could see that scenario because I see the scenario if the Giants go wide receiver at 6, they have to go for Penix for the second round.
So do you guys like what we've done with revamping our offensive line? Do you guys like
It's amazing.
I do, yeah.
I like Burns.
He's the defensive side now.
No, but I like that position.
I wonder when they're going to make it official to put Evan Neal and Thomas on the same side.
I don't think
because that was the conversation they're having. That I don't know if they're having that conversation or.
But they said that Neal doesn't want to do guard.
Yeah, he keeps talking. He woke up on the right side.
Yeah,
tackle.
He's totally against the idea.
Well, what he wants and what they ask him to do is two different things.
And
that might cause him to leave the team because he's going to be like a disgruntled player.
Yeah, and I mean, this will be year.
Was the second year?
4. This is year 3. This would be year 3 in his rookie deal. Yeah.
So,
and I wonder. I mean, with him being the first round pick, even though he wasn't the first, Thibodeau was the first one.
Yeah.
Does he still fall under that 5th round option?
Yeah.
He does, right? Even though because he was in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They got that 5th year option.
I'm not gonna lie. I see Michael the Viking. Go ahead, Danny and Daryl.
No. Go ahead.
I said he reminds me of Eric Flowers.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. He's not that bad. He's not that bad.
He's not that bad. No. He was not that bad.
WTF? Who do you want in the first round?
I want Jaden Daniels.
He wants Jaden.
Okay.
That's who I wanted, but that ain't gonna happen for us.
I think Daniels might go to the Raiders. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know.
Wait, what's the draft order?
Bears
Bears 1. Washington is 2. 3 is Patriots. 4.
Yeah, he ain't going no Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's
so where are the Giants?
6.
You see,
but we're rumored to trade up to 3 with the Patriots.
I thought you guys. I saw stuff about you guys trading up to get the dude from Michigan.
No,
there's a lot. JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
McCarthy.
Yeah.
No,
there's a lot of.
I think to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
It's gonna be an interesting draft though. Like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Either way.
I'm like what they did with our. I love what they did in free agency.
Oh yeah, man.
I did too.
Hey,
well, let me ask you all this. What do y'all doing draft night?
I'm hoping they will have a draft party because they didn't have.
What now?
Fuck the draft.
I said, hopefully on the podcast with you.
that might be a possibility. I might
popcorn, watch the podcast with Sneaky on the couch.
There we go.
That'd be fun, man.
I will go to MetLife because I know they have the draft party every year. So I mean, I'm hoping they have one.
They haven't made an announcement yet this year?
That's what I'm shocked. I'm like, I haven't heard anything yet about it.
Oh,
So-
really?
I'm wearing the sneaky hat.
I got
I see
an
you.
announcement for the Commanders today. That's gonna be at or whatever it's gonna be called. I don't even remember.
Do you think?
Oh,
Washington
are you guys season ticket holders?
Us?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I know you live in Chicago.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So WTF? Do you think the Commanders could get Drake May or no?
At number 2?
Out of UNC.
No, people have been talking about that, which is
I
crazy.
mean, I've heard he's going number 2.
Backs
but
like
I think I saw something today. It was like Dan Quinn or our Joe Harris, I think is that his name. Our owner, he said he wants to build our team like the Ravens with a strong defense and like a mobile quarterback. That's what I saw today, but I don't know.
You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that number 2 pick though.
That's what I'm saying. I just want Jaden.
You can't mess it up, bro.
You right?
You cannot mess it up.
But you know what? We're always gonna find a way to. So I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yo, if y'all mess that up, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen, bro.
I would.
Y'all mess that up.
You guys got the receipt.
I'm telling you now, I wouldn't be surprised. We always find a way to mess up.
If Dan Snyder was still there, he would have messed it up.
So right now, I'm looking at the order. So we got Chicago at number 1. We got the Commanders at number 2. Eagles at number 3. Arizona at number 4. You got Chargers. I'm sorry.
It's Patriots,
guys.
I said New England. I meant Patriots. I said New England. What did I say? I say New England.
No,
Eagles?
you said Philly. You said Philly at 3.
I said Philly because I saw Patriots and I was thinking of Pete. What's up, E-Mac?
We got Sam Howell. We gave
You got Cardinals at 4, Chargers at 5, Giants at 6, Titans at 7, Falcons at 8, Bears again at 9, Jets at 10, and then you got Minnesota. Well, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll just do the top 10 because I'll finish at 11. You got Minnesota at number 11. So
we need defensive line support so bad.
E-Mac, what's your team, buddy?
Seahawks.
Seahawks, okay.
Yeah, you're in the same boat as my brother. Yeah.
I live in WA, brother.
Sneaky, what do you think of Drew Lock, man? What do you think of?
You know, I mean, Drew Lock.
I like the backup.
Hey, that boy got some bars. You see him rapping, man? He got bars.
I know he does. He was rapping Young Jeezy. Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's good, man. He's a good kid.
It's a decent pickup for a backer.
Decent number 2.
I'd rather him than Jameis Winston, though. I know you were rumored to
Sam Howell over Geno Smith. I can't stand Geno Smith. That's how Seahawks fans are. Like Seahawks.
But, I will say this. I do feel bad for Tommy DeVito. He had
to go back to the practice squad.
Yep, he had his day in the sun, and then
but at the end of the day, like that just shows how like if you can't take things for granted.
Nah,
right.
Your opportunity could go like that. You never know.
Yeah,
but the NFL does stand for not for long though.
You guys should get.
Oh, and that's another thing too. I want to ask you guys right now. E-Mac, be quiet. Let me finish what I got to say first.
Okay, I'm sorry.
With the fact that the whole I want to be a Giant for life, knowing from now on, this is the hard truth. I have to learn.
Yeah.
Well, how does it make y'all feel knowing that there is no true loyalty in the NFL, or is that an overreaction?
No, it's not an overreaction. That's what it is. It just players go where the money's at.
The NFL
players go where the money's at. They got to take care of you. They need security. That's what they look for. In their contract year, they want to look for security. And if it's not back with their old team, it is what it is. We just got to swallow that pill.
Daryl, what's your 2 cents?
I really don't have one, Sneaky.
What you mean about what? About there's no true loyalty?
Yeah.
Or is it an overreaction? Am I overreacting?
No, you're not overreacting. It's just Look, money talk, bullshit walks. At the end of the day,
There you go. There you go. That's it.
Emac.
my late,
Oh, wait.
let me tell you what my late uncle once told me. Hey, if it don't make dollars, it don't make
It makes
sense.
sense. Preach. Yep.
Emac, what you
It's
got?
just not life, man.
What was I don't think I was about to say anything.
Now that's a first. We got to put that on the calendar. We got to do something. No, I'm just kidding you, Mac. I pick on you because I like you, just so you know that. No, I mean, do you think it's an overreaction that I have about there's no loyalty in
and it goes
in
with
the
buying
NFL?
and it goes with buying jerseys too, Sneaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was mentioning before.
I'm not the last current Giant, if you will, that I bought was Beckham, and we know how that turned out.
Sneaky, I've been through hell. I've been through hell when it comes to jerseys. I bought Evan Ingram,
Ah,
Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay. I bought a Kenny Galladay jersey.
You're glitching.
Listen, and I bought a Daniel Jones jersey, and I bought a McKinney jersey. So it's like I've been through hell, Sneaky. I've been through hell. So now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like
Hey, I'm
it's
gonna tell you what
crazy.
though, that Banks one you got is nice. That one,
It's true. The throwback. Those are my throwback babies. You know, those are my throwback babies.
Oh my god.
You know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, you just gotta be very careful who you buy a jersey for. Like what player you're gonna buy, because
I'm gonna
it's
tell
not
y'all
gonna
right
be.
now what y'all should do, because if you don't have a jersey with your last name on it or Sneaky
I
G
do.
Man in the back,
I got one. Yeah.
you know, I mean that's the only guarantee I can tell you right now. What about you, Mac? You got any Seahawks jerseys?
Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But see those could be good throwbacks.
Yeah.
Throwback.
You know,
You're safe. You're safe. Unlike me.
WTF? You got any Washington jerseys?
I got a.
Oh, y'all really messed up. Like y'all, you probably got like Redskins, football
I got,
team.
I
You guys got.
I got a Terry McLaurin jersey, and I got a.
Please don't tell me you have an RG3 jersey.
I do.
Oh yeah.
But let me tell you why. I got a reason. I got a valid reason I still got it. It's because I was born on the 10th of December. So, and his number was 10, and my last
Gotcha.
name's Griffin.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
No, I don't wear it.
Hey, that dude was good before they screwed him up.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah.
He was good. He was on his way up.
Though.
He apparently competed in some kind of celebrity flag football game, and he was getting some heat talking about, oh, you still trying out for the NFL. He was trying to play like they was doing in the NFL. Man,
he was a good player before they screwed him up.
Yeah, Heisman Trophy winner. Heisman Trophy winner.
What I tell you, commanders always try to way to fuck up. My bad.
What's up, McNugget? Hope you doing good.
McNugget.
I did see your comment on Twitch. I do apologize. Just want to hop on and say hi, everyone. I have an anatomy exam. Oh, that sounds gross. So I can't join because I'm studying. Yeah, and I'm not saying that's gross because it's anatomy. Just the fact that you got an exam that you got to take. That's gross. That's gross. Facebook user.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they show. I don't know why, but thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you. And hell yeah, let's go Giants, baby. Let's do it. So I'll tell you what, Emac, give me your final thoughts, man. What you got?
My final thought is I joined Captain Jack's podcast maybe like a couple weeks ago. He just wanted me to tell you guys that he said hi. So
I haven't seen Captain Jack in a minute.
And Max Crosby, I think, will win Defensive Player of the Year. Anyway, and Giants should get Jamal Adams. And then love you guys.
I'll pass.
Love you guys. Let's go Giants.
All right, my bro. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, fam.
Later.
Daryl, what's on your mind? What you got?
Daryl.
Who's Jamal Adams?
The guy that used to be on the Jets and he was on the Seahawks. They got released.
You talking about
I'm good. I'm good. I'll pass.
Oh, he on his way out, man. He on
Yeah.
his way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
My final thoughts, things is looking promising. Things is looking real promising right now. I know we don't have Saquon, but Devin Singletary, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Yo, speaking of that, speaking of Devin Singletary, he listen.
Devin Singletary.
We're
gonna be all right.
He better know that his jersey sales will not go up. You know that, right?
Yeah,
I know.
His jerseys will not go up.
Hey, he better change his number.
No, he's keeping it. He's keeping it.
And you know, it's funny too, because that being said, the fact that they gave up Saquon's jersey so quick, that number ain't getting retired.
Yep.
That number ain't.
John Morris said he didn't even want to let him go.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So things is looking up, man. Like I said, we did good in free agency. Now I hope in the next 22 days, when I sit down in front of this
facts.
That when I'm watching this draft, the number 6 pick, I either want to hear. They keep saying Drake May, but at number if Jaden Daniels is not on the board at number 3, because I think they will trade up to 3. If he's still on there on that 3rd pick, I think they'll move up to get him. If not, they're gonna get that boy from Washington, and then take Michael Penix in the 2nd round. And then after that, we'll keep building on our offensive line. I believe if Evan Neal does not get with the program, he will be moved to the side. And
flipping hot dogs.
Yeah. Cheeseburgers. Yeah. And we're gonna win some football games next year. Because if you got Thibodeau on one side and that DJ Barnes, boy, I've been watching some game film on him. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet, man. It's gonna be sweet. Yeah.
And then you got what? Sexy Dexy. That's my boy.
Dexter Lawrence. Yeah.
And
I hope we re-sign Simmons though.
Yeah,
he's still out. He's still a free agent.
Yeah, I would really like to pick him up and.
Now I heard you talk. You and a couple other fellas, y'all was talking about it the other day that we might get him later on in the draft, maybe or maybe
after the draft. Probably after. Yeah. They want to see how this draft's gonna play out.
But I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be okay. We don't have a superstar, so now everybody's gonna have to focus on everybody on the field and not just one person.
Daryl, before you let you go, I want to ask both of you guys. Do you think this not signing Saquon was a blessing in disguise? Not re-signing him was like a little blessing in disguise because of what we done in free agency.
Well,
what we did.
Reasons why I'm gonna say it like this: the reason I think it's a blessing is because he was the main focal point of our football team, and that's who everybody. Because believe it or not, man, every time they had game film days, they wasn't worried about nobody else but Saquon. So that part of the distraction is gone. So now they have to focus on the whole game plan on what they're going to do. I honestly truly hope that Brian Daboll takes away play calling from Mike Castle.
I heard he was going to do the play calling.
I heard that too. I
think he's sick of it. I really do. I'm tired of seeing the bubblegum bull crap. All right, now I'm sorry, Sneaky, because I overheard you.
You good?
You was wanting to get a couple words in. Because I can keep going. But anyway, keep going, Daddy. What you got?
No, I was going to say, go ahead, Sneaky.
I was going to say, let me hear it one time, Daryl. I'm shutting it down.
Okay, no problem. New York Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you, Pam. Have a good night. See you soon. WTF.
Man, we all Sneaky. Look at that, bro. He done grown up. Man. He done grown up, bro. He got muscles and everything.
He's like, what up, bro? What's going on?
I'm driving now and everything.
Damn, you see
Oh
that?
man, look at that.
Man.
So, yeah, give me your final thoughts, man.
Um, I mean, I don't got none other than like I feel like like I don't get to come on a lot. I'm just so busy, but like every time I come on, it's like a family, you know. It's like a big reunion. So
Right?
it's just
Yep.
crazy to think that in like 4 years ago I was talking to y'all every day, and we sat in the backstage after shows for 4, 5, 6, 7
Oh my
hours.
God, yeah.
Like
The good old
it's just
days.
Man, I
it's just
can't do that no
crazy.
more, man. Yo, I remember one time we did that, and I didn't get to bed till like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I had to be up at 5.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
rough.
man. It took me 6 weeks to recover from that. It took me a minute,
Nah, but I just wanted like I don't know.
man.
I don't get
It's
to talk to y'all
good
a
to
lot,
see
but
you. Good to see you, man. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Well,
I'm gonna try to find a clip from my high school season of a shimmy, but I don't
okay.
know. It's kind of hard to do because I don't want to get benched. So
I know I don't want you to get benched either, too. That's
I
a good
know.
point.
I'll try to get one in. I have a travel basketball starting this weekend, so
Okay. Well, just say, if the coach says, "What the hell was that?" Just say that you were praying.
I'm gonna just say that I had like
That's
a
where
little
you were,
kick in my body.
right. You're like, oh, I was feeling the Holy
Yo,
Spirit.
shimmy.
All right, man. Let me hear
All
one
right.
time, WTL.
Oh man, let's go Giants, Al.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good
It's
night.
good to see our old boy, man.
Man,
Sheesh.
all grown up and stuff. Man.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, you might want to check the little thing when I said about respective root. Hey, it'll get you right, bro. What do you
I'm
put on your
trying,
beard right
yeah.
now?
I got this beard oil. It's called Shea something. Shea Moisture. And I just
Oh,
put it.
bro. Look,
I
and
saw I saw yours.
hey,
Yeah, I
they
put
ain't paying me for it. Wait, no, I'm lying. They are paying. I mean, I do get like a percentage, but I'm telling you,
oh, it
like
looks like a good product. Yeah.
I've been putting it on, and it's like, I mean,
Look at that.
just
Man.
let your soul.
The
I'm
soul
gonna tell
glow for
you,
the beard.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I buy. Right, I get it's like this pre-wash. It's a foam.
Yeah.
You just spray it on your hands, put it on your
Right.
beard. You can even put it on your face. When you take your shower, get the beard conditioner.
Right. Right.
I get the Royal, and everybody be like, yo, your beard, it smells good in here.
Immaculate.
It smells delicious. And then I get the beard oil. And I'm talking about, look, it's still in my beard right now. I just my 2 cents. I just go check it out. Respect the root. I recommend it.
Facts,
Obviously,
for
because I
sure.
buy and get it. So, and if you use my link, you get 50% off.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely. I
Um,
always buy stuff for my beard anyway, so
oh my
for
God,
sure.
yeah. And then when you got stuff that you selling, I owe you. I'm gonna buy some stuff too from you.
Facts.
Matter of fact, that spaghetti. I'm waiting for my spaghetti in the FedEx box that you be.
Yo, as a matter of fact, just made some today. So
You have to say, I had spaghetti yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you, Mama Boss put her foot in it. It was delicious.
you ever had like kielbasa, like the sausage kielbasa?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
oh yeah.
I chopped it up, put some peppers and onions and all that good stuff. So I threw down today. Yo, I listen. I learned how to cook when I branched off my own. Like when I moved away from my parents, that's when I started
Mm-hmm.
learning how to cook, bro.
That's what I'm
That's when
saying.
you
Who says
learn.
man can't cook? Hey, I should see you on Chop one day. Nah, let me stop. Hey, brother, let me hear it one time, Danny.
All right, brother. It's good to see you again. Good, good to
Likewise.
see that you got get the show back and everything. Are you gonna have a show on Thursday? Or are you gonna just
I'm
one day
gonna
off?
try to. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Facts.
I
Okay.
might have something going on Thursdays, but I'm gonna try and come back to it.
Sounds good. All right,
But
brother.
don't be shocked
And
if you see my alert. You might see my alert this Thursday.
I got you set up for that anyway. So
I
whenever you
appreciate
get
you.
on, I'll get yeah. And let's go Giants. Peace. Ow.
Be good, man.
All right, bro.
Oh man, great show tonight. It was good to man, just talk to everybody. It's been a while. I want to leave with some parting words Going through life, you learn things, and you tend to focus on the end, the destination, and not so much the journey. Take a minute and enjoy the journey. Good, bad, or indifferent. Trust me, where I'm at today, I've taken a lot of L's in my life to get where I'm at. I'm not undefeated. I didn't become undefeated to where I'm at right now. Learn how you could take an L and learn from it. People think L's means losses. No, it's a learning experience. So if you could keep that in mind, yeah, maybe you'll be undefeated. Be good to people, put a smile on someone's face. And as always, let's go Giants.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.